Hello, and today we have, even though it says Fender, this is not a Fender. When's a Fender not a Fender? Well, it's one of those peculiarities when it's a Roland GC-1, but it's not, it's a Fender, but its actual catalogue name and number is the Roland GC-1 3TS 3-tone Sunburst, which is it's more like a tobacco burst than an actual sunburst. There's not a lot of red in it, but what this was from 2012. For a single wonderful year, Roland had Fender kind of rebrand. We had Roland Ready Strats in the past. Again, for those of you who don't know, Roland had a number of guitar synthesizers and modelers that used something called a GK 13-pin pickup. There's one built in here, that white bar there, and if you look, there's the input there, or the output for it, sorry, and like I said, Fender did a number of Roland Ready guitars, and for 1 year they marketed it as the GC-1, even though nothing there to say it's different. But trust me, this was a single year, and so it's kind of a unique thing because it is just a standard Mexican-made Strat with your 3 single core pickups, your 5-way switch, your 2 volumes and a tone. Standard stuff. A lovely rosewood fingerboard on a maple neck with a skunk stripe and everything. Modern tuning pegs. And yeah, it is very much a beautiful example of a Strat. The only difference is you have this Roland GK pickup built in. Now I don't have any Roland gear to demo this with, but trust me, in the past I've owned many a Roland item, and I've owned one of these in white, but not this one. It was a previous. It's complicated again. It's boringly complicated, unnecessarily complicated. So that's what this is. It's a lovely guitar, and it's a real shame that I've had to sell it. I wish I could keep it, but I can't keep all of them. But if you are on the lookout for a all-in-one Roland Ready guitar, this is the one. It's got a lovely sunburst finish. It's got a bloody neck to die for. It's just really nice. And like I said, I really really regret having to sell it, but I can't keep them all. And also, I don't need that. I don't need that in my life anymore. But yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one, and it's got all the sounds. It makes all the right noises. It feels lovely. The neck is, like I said, the fit and finish is perfect, and it feels very, 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 very good. It's a very, very good guitar. What else is there to say? Trying to think. Like I said, I did have a Roland Ready one in the past, and it was a white one, and that was from about 2005, I think it was. And I didn't get on with that. I didn't like it. It had a maple neck, and it was white, completely white. I think it had a maple neck. Anyway, I've owned many guitars, and I didn't like it. I didn't feel it. It didn't speak to me. But again, if any of you out there have played a number of guitars, you know that some guitars, even the same make and model, some will talk to you, and some you will just not be able to feel. And that one I didn't like very much. But this one, again, when I saw it on the list, because this is from the Harwood collection, I thought, oh, it's a Roland Ready guitar. I will sell that without even a second thought. But then I tried it, and I played it, and I really bloody like it. But I could sell it on to somebody who's going to get full use for it, because I'm not going to use that. I'm just not going to use that part of it. So, yeah. So this one, it's a bit of a sad one, because I didn't want to sell it. But yeah, lovely. Anyway, specs. I haven't done the specs. God, Darren, you've got to do the specs. Now, we've actually got the full specs here on the screen. Like I say, we've got an alder body. It's a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. You've got your vintage style synchronized tremolo, 3 single coil pickups and 1 divided pickup. Divided means the GK pickup. 2 volumes, 1 tone. You've got a switch there which lets you mix. You can either have it all guitar, all synth, or a mix of both. Good for controlling it. What else we've got? 22 frets, jumbo frets at that, scale length of 25.5 inches, modern C-shaped neck which feels lovely with a radius of 9.5 inches, and yeah, it's very, 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 very nice. And I reckon the weight should be about 4 kilos or 8 pounds 14 ounces. But yeah, a fine example of a Strat. But alas, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I'm going to say goodbye to you. It's a sad one. if you want one, this is the one to get. It's the GC-1 by Roland, not Fender, even though it's got Fender on it. And it's 1 year, 2012, and you can tell because I don't know if you know how to read. Again, you won't be able to see it because it's upside down, but the number is MX12, and it's the 2 digits after the MX. MX means Mexico on the serial number, and 12 is the year. So I know that it's 2012, and that was the year that these were GC1s, even though there's nothing on here to say that. Bizarre, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for watching. I've burbled on about Roland and whatnot, and you know, I find it interesting. But yeah, a fine example of the guitar, and hopefully the new owner will love it and use it properly. And yeah, a great instrument. Thank you for watching. My name's Darren Locke. This is the Roland GC-1 3TS, not a Fender, even though it is a Fender. It tickles me. And thank you for watching. There's only one more thing left to say, and by now you should know what that is. That is ta-ta.